And because we can get the fulminous, it works really well on puppets. You know what that means? We get oodles of damage. It also means I'm never going to use it a single time ever. Is also what that means.
Wow, cool part you got there. Why don't we make a list of the puppets get...
Damn, switch Legion arm. Let's go to the fulminous. Let's use that for a while. We didn't really use this arm in the other playthrough, did we? I don't think I used this thing a single time in the other playthrough. That's fucking wacky. Okay, now this kind of sucks ass, but I did use my freaking stuff, so we only have 2 quartz instead of 4 to invest, but that's fine. We'll get there. Oh, do we have to talk to Poppy first? Shit. I was gonna have a lounge in my lazy boy.
You've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son.
Adopted.
Always remember that you're precious to me.
Precious adopted.
Even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Lycian Boulevard.
Hey, always be a good boy, especially when I ask you to do something really dangerous. Hey, by the way, there's this factory that's full of rogue puppets that are murderous and full of blood-driven rage. I want you to go take care of that for me real quick, you gullible stupid ass. I mean, fucking precious boy of mine. Okay, Dada. Do whatever you say.
Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in the city's full of heavens. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions.
How come every random strange man that I meet with gray hair is trying to fucking petition me to do something dangerous? Yeah, P organ. He wants to know how my P organ works. We're gonna show him what that P organ do. I really don't, you know what, like, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't think that they thought this shit through, to be honest. See, we can increase our pulse cells, we can add fable slots, we can increase the window for staggerability. I think, honestly, pulse cells is probably the best call this early on for the quality. Enhanced guard regain recovery 1, that's really good. Perfect guard fable charge enhance 1, that's also really good, but we can just get that through consumables, at least for now, we'll worry about it later. Increases Ergo upon eliminating an enemy, we don't really need that. Enhanced fable arts attack, let's do that. We do use our fable arts a lot, let's go ahead and do that. We'll get our attack in there, and then we'll get our enhanced guard gain recovery. Yeah, we'll do that. And that'll be our investment for now. Okay, so now that we have the courtyard key, we can go back through the fucking stupid area with the stupid fucking dickhead. And I think we still have enough Ergo to be able to upgrade our weapon, but we don't have any material. And now we're going to be playing with a brand new arm that I've really honestly hardly ever used. I've maybe fucked around with this thing 2 times. Total, period, ever. So this is going to be kind of fun. I have no idea what the capabilities of this thing are, but I've also heard that there's 1 or 2 or 3 Legion arms that you get in the DLC also, so I'm kind of curious about that as well. And I'm hoping there's going to be more DLCs for Lies of P other than just Overture, and Overture just released a little while ago. So I'm hoping that there's multiple story DLCs, because that would be awesome. Because there's a lot to cover. Like, if Overture is a prequel, as people say it is, then this is the main game. There's probably other stories that they can tell about the rise of the alchemists and shit like that for us to go play through. But I don't know if the Overture DLC covers, like, the Rise of the Puppet Frenzy and everything like that. Like, I have no idea what the DLC is about, so we'll figure it out when we get there.
You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? If you could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Yoink. Okay, nobody alive, nobody alive. Good. Just the way I like it. Oh, he's gonna beat me on that. Fucker. I knew he was gonna beat me on that animation because my R2 wouldn't go through. The previous animation I had done wasn't all the way fulfilled yet, so it wouldn't let me do another one. And then there's one more dude up here, I think. Love how these guys just let you backstab them. It's almost like they turn around like they're inviting you to do it. Whereas sometimes Dark Souls 3 enemies are like sitting there turning around, especially Elden Ring enemies. Like, have you ever tried to backstab an Elden Ring enemy and they're literally just sitting there playing Twister? And it's like, god damn, dude, what angle do you want to be at? And they're like, left hand blue! Right hand red! You can never get your fucking backstab off, like, fucking ever. Where'd you come from, bitch? The fuck? Excuse me, asshole. I'm trying to win prizes on this game show, you dick. What a bastard, did you see that? Hey, who threw that bomb at me? I just want to have a word. I just want to have a word. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Ooh, damn. Holy shit, this arm actually kicks ass. What the fuck? I just microwaved those guns. Holy shit. I think they chose to make backstab specific enemies like those Ghost Knights and those the likes instead of doing the easy mode walk behind and backstab like older Souls. Well, older Souls backstabs you didn't have to work for at all. You could literally just sit there and act like you're working and get paid a full wage. They don't give a shit about backstabs in Dark Souls 1 or 2. Like in Dark Souls 3, the enemies are actually dynamic and they like actually wrap themselves around and they change orientation to make it harder purposefully. Because it's supposed to be a tactical RPG. That's the whole nature of the game. Like, if everything is going to turn its back to you and invite you to fucking have havoc on its asshole, it's not really a fucking tactical game now, is it? It's kind of why I like this game and like games like Sekiro, because they force you to adapt and use your enemy's aggression to your advantage, which I actually like the nature of more. Because whereas in regards to Souls, it's more situational bullshit where you're getting caught on obstructions and you're getting ganked by like 10 enemies or whatever, this game is more of a personal feeling like you can adapt and acclimate to different enemy patterns and stuff like that. And yeah, if they're operating in conjunction with one another, it's significantly harder. But it feels more rewarding on a case-by-case, enemy-by-enemy variety basis, which I think is better. This fucking baton is strong, holy shit. Oh, that sucks. Hey, what'd you think was gonna happen, bitch? Chose to do-si-do with me, son. You got lucky you did that fucking red bullshit. Waiting on that Stranger of Paradise stream? Tell you what, Grand, if you buy it for me, I'll play it for you. But from what I've heard, I just genuinely have no fucking interest. I've heard mechanically it's really shit. I've heard it's not Team Ninja's best work. I've heard it's very, like, visionary. Like, it's good in terms of prospective design. But technically it's not great, is what I'm hearing from people. And I'm a broke bitch right now. So if you get it for me, I'll totally play it for you. I'll do a playthrough of it and everything. You can sit there and watch me die 10,000 times, but... not on the top of my priority list. Oh. Falling down here is, apparently, though. You would, wouldn't you, you fucking cocksucker? Yeah, I haven't had a job for 4 months. I'm broke as shit. It's gone on sale a couple times, but I just don't have the money for it. And because it's not at the top of my priority list, it's not exactly the next game I'm looking into bank. I have about $70 on a GameStop gift card, and that's being attributed to Borderlands 4. Because I know I'm going to put an unholy amount of fucking time into that game. I did recently find new work, though. Good news. I did find new work. The only bad thing is that I had a run-in with the police very recently with a domestic call, and they took my ID and they didn't give it back like they're supposed to, which I'm pretty sure is out of operation typically. But I have contacted the head sergeant and the commanding officer and everything like that, and I'm unable to get it back. Or they don't have it, or I can't really do anything about it. So whatever little funds I have to my name right now, I have to put funding my new ID first so I can get into this job that I just landed. But I'm going to be working at a Spirit Halloween store, doing Halloween retail. And that actually makes me really happy, because I've always wanted to work at a Spirit Halloween store, as ridiculous as that sounds. I've always wanted to do it, and I finally am going to have a source of income, which is great. Because then I can stop bumming money from people and I can actually buy shit myself and not be a broke bitch. Which is awesome. Everybody should have, everybody should strive to not be a broke bitch with their life, you know? Who you kicking, bitch? Who you kicking, bitch? My shirt is way too fucking nice. My duds are way too good. Have you seen the fashion in this game? I'm going to go ahead and presume you haven't. Fucking bitch. Give me that shit. Isn't it crazy how I did like one playthrough of this game and all of a sudden I'm like next to fucking God tier at it? Crazy, right? It's almost like I was sandbagging that entire time. And all the shit I said about me being good at rhythm games is actually true. What the fuck? It's not actually true. I'll start cursing the game again when I start playing like shit. Y'all who've been here long enough to know. I gotta say though, this baton is putting in freaking work. This thing is like way more deadly than I thought it would be for early game. This thing is just crushing shit. Like all these enemies that would normally be taking about double the effort to be able to kill. Let's see, we have 10 in capacity, we have 15 in motivity, and 15 in technique. I think we're good on that for now, so let's start working on our advance. Start pumping our advance, and then we'll go for capacity afterward. Also really don't want to get corrupted this early. I mean, we do have the Stargazer back there. I guess it's not really all that big of a deal, but still it is fucking annoying, and it's just another thing that I have to pay attention to. Well, I was hoping I would get the range to outrange the wheel. Did not happen. Okay, corruption is fine. I'm not worried about that. Oh yeah. I don't have enough DPS on him. Okay, thank God he didn't decide to go for a quick hit right there. I wouldn't have won that. Ooh. Nice. Very, very nice. Alright, let's drop a quick heal. Let's use our Fable again for some more damage so we can kill the butterfly really quick. And then we can manage our enemies around us. Strike this guy twice, pull out the fulminous, kill this dude. Bam. I love the Legion arms, man. The Legion arms are such a cool fucking mechanic. Like, the way they let you strategize in real time is so cool. Just to make a point, Team Ninja is never mechanically shit. Team Ninja can be mechanically shit against itself between sequels or series, but not against other studios. Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with that. Even Rise of the Ronin, which is probably their most boring, had some depth and spice to it. They just went a bit too far neutering the character. I see. I'm assuming, presumably it's story-oriented, I would imagine. It's something for a narrative process, if I had to guess. Knowing Team Ninja. They do a lot of, like, revenge, weird, past pseudo-story bullshit. You're not really ever going to get a better opportunity to use the fulminous, so... Oh, that didn't stop him? Damn. I did not know how much charge time I had right there. Didn't go exactly according to my plan, but it's alright. Yeah, they went hard on the first playthrough experience, story shit. Yeah, okay, I figured. Presumably. So does Rise of the Ronin have the same level of replayability as, say, Neo? Or like Ninja Gaiden has? I'm gonna have to iframe that. Oh, nope, I had just enough time. Incredible. It's the worst replayability of all series combined? Oh, good lord. So they just went really, really hard and fulfilling on the first playthrough, and that's pretty much all you get out of it, huh? I think I'm okay with that. I mean, if it's a quality game and I can get it for like 25-something bucks or whatever, yeah, I'll probably pick it up when I can. I like to make a habit of playing all the different Souls-likes, because, like, every time I play a Souls-like, I get the same bullshit. I get stuck or annoyed with, like, one boss fight, and then everybody's like, oh, you're shit at these games. Why do you play these if they're not your forte, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, have you seen my gameplay in, like, every other fucking aspect of Souls-likes? Like, I usually beat bosses, like, 50 times faster than other people do, especially on average. And it's like, it's so weird that people have this hyper-fixation with, like, this idea that I'm really bad at this genre of game, when it's, like, pretty much all I fucking play. It's like, I'm way more astute than most, I pick up on, you know, social traps and stuff like that, and fucking enemy ambushes and stuff really easily. Like, I'm usually very aware of, like, floor traps and crap like that. I don't know. It's like, I was stuck on fucking Consort Radon for fucking ever because I didn't have the damage output and I didn't want to cheese him and abuse him like some brain-dead fucking cocksucker. Just sitting there jumping over and over and over and smashing him with mallets, and because I didn't do that, the fight took me like 9 hours. It's because they fucking gave him a ridiculous retard amount of health for like no reason. And I was just like, this boss sucks. Like, dynamically it sucks, the moveset kind of fucking sucks, like... just kinda sucks. Playing games that are your forte sounds hella cringe. Preference is one thing, but playing games you can dunk on is cringy. I think so, in a way. I think if it's all you establish yourself to be, and it's like pretty much the pinnacle of what you are, and you're engaging your content around one particular thing, you know, trying to be the retail conglomerate giant of that one specific genre, I think it's a little bit doofy, yeah. Oh, that sucks. That's really fucking unfortunate. That's alright, though. I was gonna go down and fight the guy before I went back to the Stargazer, but now I'm not gonna have the opportunity to do it, because I'm not gonna have full HPs. I could probably still push his shit in, but I really don't want to risk it, so we're not going to. Yeah, you know what, we'll do this room, and then we'll go back to the Stargazer, and then we'll go do the other shit. Like, this is kind of why I don't like the Venigni factory as well. I was saying this before about the, Elysium Boulevard section, is like, this section just feels long-winded. Like, it's not very that long, you know? Like, it doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it just has so much padability. Like, I think running around it is fucking annoying, because, like, there's only so many ways you can access different paths and shit like that. So it kind of sucks having to double back on yourself to get more area somewhere else, I think. It's kind of the hang-up that I have with it. I mean, yeah, if you let that 2-tier charge, it's like an insta-kill on puppets. That's pretty nuts. Pretty happy with that, though, I gotta say. Dude, I know I pressed the jump button. I know I clicked the stick in, homie. Maybe it was too short a distance to actually activate the input or something like that. That green dude's gonna be behind me any second, I bet. Oh no, he's on the other side of the room. Okay. You know. I remember in pre-patch, these guys were kind of beating the shit out of me a bit, because you had to, like, nail your parries really well. And, also in pre-patch, you didn't have the ability to get up from a grab, so, like, if they grabbed you, you were just in it for the long haul, so you just had to, like, not get grabbed. Kinda how they worked. Oh. That would have been way too early. That was too early, really. Okay. I was gonna say, that should stagger him. Okay. Not the smoothest. That's fine. Okay, let's go do the other side of the factory. We'll come down and take care of Big, Tall, and Handsome down here. And then we'll go fight the Survivor, just like usual, and then we'll go fight the Big Furnace Man. I don't really like the Big Furnace Man, I'm not gonna lie. He's not really that hard. I just really suck at his fucking moveset, if I'm being real. If I'm being really incredibly fucking honest, I really suck at this guy. Not my favorite boss in the game. Oh, come on, dude. That's normally so much more delayed than that. Why was that so much faster? That's weird. Alright. Oh. I was hoping he would get in on it. Dude, I parried, man! I did! Fucking asshole. Okay. Full of shit, but alright. But yeah, we have the Trinity key, don't we? So we might as well get the door while we're here. Get the ladder shortcut. Let's come over here and get the door real fast. I also need to start putting these cryptic messages together for these sanctums or whatever. 3 create 1. You who open the door be one with the greatest ones. So I don't know if that's in reference to, like, the peak alchemists, like, Simon Manas and, Valentinus Monad and, like, the other dude, but... Or if that's in reference to... Because... From what I understand, at least the way I'm viewing it, is... I think I went into this before on my other stream, but... Lies of P, when you complete it, has a post-credit scene. And, it's that guy Giangio or whatever that gives you the cube or whatever that says he's suffering from the petrification disease and all that. He's actually like a secret operative for like a greater organization or something. And apparently you are one of the keys that they need or something, and I don't know what that is. So like I don't know if you're like a key character in fiction or something and they need you for some grander thing. So they're recruiting you or some shit. I have no idea what the deal is, but there's a girl with red shoes that walks into frame and clicks her heels together 3 times, and he calls her Dorothy, and obviously that's in reference to the Wizard of Oz. So I don't know if that's going to be the basis for the sequel, or if it's going to be its own standalone game, but have a connection to this or something. Like, I have no idea what the deal is. Interesting to say the least, though. See, I like it when they do that one run swivel move, because I have the timing for that really good. It's everything else that I don't have a timing for. Okay, that I know I parried. And of course he's gonna beat me there. Fucking cocksucker. Are you fucking joking? Get the fuck out of here, you cocksucking dickhead. Retarded. That shit. Alright, let's go take care of the big guy. The big guy should be really fast. We'll pull out the shock baton on him, I think. I think we upgraded it. No, we didn't upgrade it. Okay. Well, you know what? We could also use the axe. We could do that. That would be interesting. I definitely do like the baton, but the axe might be cool to look into. I don't know how it swings, though. It's probably way slower, huh? And I don't really like the effects it has on it. That's the other thing. Let's see how it swings just as is, though. Oh, it's like a sword. Okay, it's literally just as fast. Alright. I don't really like the blade art on it, though. Gather your strength for a wide-range attack. Hold down the attack button for a stronger attack. Okay. That might be good if we... Wait, can I... Is that the L1 triangle? Okay, no, that wasn't the L1 triangle. Okay, so... Is it just triangle then? Okay, alright. Yeah, I could go with that. Okay, I could learn to work that to my advantage. See, we only have 1 heal left. I could probably go deal with the big fuck, but just in case, I'm gonna come back to the Stargazer before we do that. I could just port to it, but I'm right downstairs, so there's not really much point. And then we have to go take care of the survivor guy, so we'll go do that.
That's rather disloyal.
Let's see, how many things do we have? We have 8. So yeah, I think if we wanted to go for the axe, and the axe actually seems like it's a pretty good call, but we could assemble something different on it. What does Endure do, actually? Temporarily withstand enemy attacks. Okay, so that's so you can tank an attack and then get the other art off, is kind of what they paired this for. But granted that I do so situationally, I think I'll use the axe blade. And I'll pair it with something else. I do like the strike chance. The rush smash would be good. But it takes 3 bars. So if we're gonna rock this combination, we have to be very, very careful about our Fable use. Or we're just gonna have to spam fucking elixir uses or whatever for the canisters to be able to get our Fables off. At least for now. Although, you know what I could do? I could obtain more quartz before we go fight the big dude, because we get a quartz from this guy. We also got a quartz from inside the sanctum. And I think we have 1 other quartz as well. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we get the 2 quartz. Okay, that's fine. That'll give us more than what we need for what we need. Okay, granted, I never use them, really, and I want to speed this process up a little bit. Yeah, we got 2 of them. That's not the attack I thought it was. Yeah, wow, this thing is building up Fable so slow. Granted, this thing isn't really hard, and I don't really need it. Oof. Can I move? I didn't expect that to hit me. What the fuck? That did so much damage. This thing is so fucking boring to fight, too. I wish this thing was more dynamic. This thing actually could have had potential to be a really neat boss. If they would have gave it, like, a crazier kit to work with, thing could have been really neat. Okay, so I think before we do any level investment, let's go do our weapon investments first. The booster glaive. You know what? I didn't use the booster glaive either. What does that have on it? Oh, it has Storm Slash on it. Ooh. I do like me some Storm Slash. Is it a motivity weapon? I assume it to be, right? Can I get to the... Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, it's a technique. Really? The fuck? Is it? Alright. Maybe we'll go with the booster glaive instead of the friggin' axe handle. Who knows? We do have to go up and kill the survivor first, so let's go do that, and then we'll head back to the hotel after we kill the survivor, and we'll do our quartz investments. Oops. This was not the place. Thought it was, but it weren't. Oh, you know what we also didn't do? We have to go get the salamander blade. I'll do that off screen, though. I can't think of any situation, anytime soon at least, that I would use the salamander blade at. Maybe the church for St. Frangelico or whatever. It's probably about it, however. Okay, if we level up all the way, we still have plenty of fucking Ergo. But we get a couple quartz, so here's what I'm thinking. We'll put 2 levels in. We'll not worry about anything else. We'll take our 7.5 grand, 8 grand. Oh wait, let's assemble the booster glaive real quick. Let's actually do that real fast. I'm gonna be mixing around weapons like a fucking bitch this playthrough, for sure. So that's the blade. So we get a C in technique, we get concentrate, that's a pretty good skill. Is that the one that makes me do more damage? It is. Increases attack temporarily. But the Crowbaton has strike chance, but let's go with concentrate, we'll do that. Oh, that's pretty slow, actually. Yeah, that is pretty slow, but we can test it out. Fuck it, why not? Seems like the combination of skills are gonna be good. Let's go backtrack and get the salamander blade. We'll go through here real quick, and then we'll go to the Stargazer, and then go to the hotel, and then we'll go take care of Survivor Man. And then we'll bounce straight from the Survivor Man, and then go directly into the boss. Let's do that. Again, this is kind of why I was saying I don't like the Venigni factory for this exact aspect of having to, like, go back and forth all the time to get to different rooms. Damage is pretty sufficient. I'm not gonna lie, the damage is pretty good on this thing. That's unupgraded too. Just think, we're gonna pump this baby 3 levels. Like, yeah. That's without the art, too. Like, if I use the art and then pump this thing like 3 levels with the freaking moonstones, this thing's gonna be jacked, I think. So we have all our quartz. Let's put our quartz in so we can get the perfect deflect perk. So hopefully I can build my Fable easier. And then we're going to level this thing a little bit. And then we're going to buy the 2 quartz from Mr. Happy over there. Paulandino, I think his name is.
Yorkie, I heard he went. I know my way around.
Okay. Let's do that. Really big fucking damage return on that. That's monster damage for the beginning of the game.
Well, my name, please let Hotok welcome.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, I'm glad I saved a bit. I didn't know they were 2,800. I thought they were 2,300. But now we have 4 quartz, I think, to invest. Whole 4. We can level up our fulminess, too, so we should think about doing that also while we're here. Alright, so we have our increased pulse cell. What else could we get out of this that would be useful? I think in the Fable slot, to be honest. Enhanced charge stagger attack, enhanced fatal attack. Yeah, because when we knock it over, we're going to want to deal more damage. And that goes for anything. Fatal attack, pulse cell charge, don't need that. Lower damage while discharged and dodging, very situational. Perfect guard, fable charge, enhance 1. Yes. Okay, that gives us the next level. We can get 1 ability out of here. We don't need amulet slots because we don't have enough amulets to necessitate it. Retain guard regain upon pulse cell use. Retain guard regain 1. Let's do that. See, enhances weapon attack when durability is at max. Enhance perfect guard destruction 1. Let's see what we get out of everything else first. Pulse cell recovery 1, lowers damage of charge attack and fable arts. Lowers guard regain reduction 1. Yes. Let's go for that, and let's go for the attack type. We'll go for those 2. Okay. That's going to maintain our level of health, hopefully. We're going to be dishing some serious damage output. I'm also thinking what we should do while we're here. Let's go back to Sarasani. And I can buy the shock things from the guy. Also, again, that's what I don't like about Liza P, is the consumables become pretty much obsolete. You don't really need them throughout the latter half of the game. And I do think the dynamic difficulty scale could have accommodated this natural precedent that the early beginning of the game sets better. Let's see, we have Greatsword of Fate handle. Link Slash and Absolute Defense. I mean, these are all really early game weapons. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I wanted to get some more weapons. I might really like that Link Slash attack. I don't think I've ever used that before, so I don't exactly know what it does. Let's see. I think the Union entrance is the closest thing to Survivor dude.